like you to imagine that compassion is kind of like watering a seed. The earth around it or the ground around it softens after you water a seed, and therefore the plant can get nutrients and grow and flourish. And this is how compassion works for human beings as well. If you don't allow yourself to be compassionate with yourself, you will have a harder time flourishing and growing. So if you guys are following me on my Facebook, I did post a picture of a butterfly, and I posted, I think it was in January, that this year will be a time for people and transformation and to basically rethink what they feel safe holding on to. So this is, I had a dream that for a lot of people this is a transformation year. So in order to be transformed into what you want, it is very helpful to have compassion for yourself and for other people. Usually when there's lack of compassion, there's not a lot of room for growth. You don't evolve, and you are harden yourself out of fear. So the opposite of fear is actually compassion. And the reason why I say this is because compassion for yourself and for other people will limit your perspective, and it will take you out of your mind and more into your heart space. And compassion makes you a more softer, vulnerable, and it makes you a more peaceful person overall if you carry compassion wherever you go. So most people, if you are in a state of fear, it means that you do not have are not carrying a specific compassion to what it is that you want. And I'm going to give an example. Let's say someone cannot find a job in their likable timing, right? So most people in this day and age will beat themselves up for it, saying that I need to find a job, I need to find a career, I need to do this, and they completely forget and give themselves compassion into that they're trying, and that they're filling out resumes, and that they are going to job interviews. But to them, it's not enough. If you have compassion for yourself and for this situation, it's going to evolve into something that's better than you expected. But since it's not going on your timing, and you think that things should be going like on our timing, right? Because we have this we think we have this grand perspective, when really things usually work out better than what we expect. To carry compassion is going to be a great way to limit yourself from fear. It's going to give way to a more quality of life and a more happy of life. Most people are not happy is because they live through a limited perspective. Most people live in fear because they live through a limited perspective. They do not see what is available to them, and compassion and the mindset of compassion will actually soften your perspective and soften your viewpoint and soften the way that you think, so that you're more able to gain more information, make new friends, build new relationships. So that's why I love, as you can see, that's why I love the color pink, because it's my favorite color. It's something I relate to, and it's because it evolves. When I'm around it, it makes me feel more compassionate, and it makes me feel like more happier and more peaceful. And when you have compassion, you're much more happier and much more peaceful. So I really hope this is helpful for you guys. I woke up this morning and I just had a word come to mind. It was compassion, and this is what intuitively I felt I needed to say, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And if you guys have any questions pertaining to the theme of my channel, you can email me, and I will leave the email in the description box below. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and be compassionate with yourself and be compassionate with others. Thank you guys, and have a beautiful day. Bye.